up? It is Tuesday, September 10th, also known as the premiere of Reported with Randi Richardson. Yay! This show is a digital extension of my heart, and I am so proud for creating it from the ground up. My vision for this show is to center Black people in current events, whether it be sports, politics, entertainment, or culture, by going directly to them to get their thoughts. I'll be interviewing community members, actors, athletes, elected officials, the full spectrum, to get the full scope of what are Black people thinking and feeling in this country. I thank God for giving me this vision and the means to execute it. Thank you to my parents for introducing me to Jesus and for investing everything you have into me. And thank you to my sister for keeping me happy and humble. Y'all with siblings know they will keep you humble. All right, you've heard what this show is about. You've seen my previous coverage, and you've heard from some of my faithful viewers about why Reported with Randi Richardson is the place to tune into. So let's dig in. September 10th is launch day for Reported with Randi Richardson, and it is also exactly 8 weeks before the 2024 presidential election on November 5th. There's also a debate scheduled for tonight in Philadelphia at 9 p.m. on ABC. It's the first debate between Democratic nominee Kamala Harris and Republican nominee Donald Trump. To get a sense of where Philly voters stand, I interviewed a handful of them at a mall near Center City. They told me what they think the biggest issues are in the country right now and what they need to see from each candidate during this final stretch to vote for them. Now, some quick context before we hear from the Philly voters. The city is, of course, in the battleground state of Pennsylvania. Trump won the state in 2016 after Democrats won it in 6 consecutive presidential elections from 1992 to 2012. President Joe Biden won back the state in 2020.
The last 2 elections in particular were decided by a slim margin. 2020, Biden 50.01% of the vote and Trump 48.84%. Trump unsuccessfully fought in court to invalidate Biden's win here. And in 2016, Hillary Clinton lost with 47.85% of the vote, and Trump won with 48.58%.
Both Harris and Trump have recently campaigned in Pennsylvania, and the state could go either of their ways. Let's see what Black voters in Philly are thinking at this stage in the election.
What do you think are the 3 biggest issues in the country right now leading up to the election?
So we're hunger, food overpopulation, and the food costs.
I think women's reproduction rights is a big issue. I think policing, police funding is a big issue. And I don't know. I'm mainly concerned about women's reproduction rights, though, for myself and my daughters.
One would be, I guess, financial. People struggling right now and stuff. Taxes, everything high and stuff like that. We struggling, like jobs is not basically paying us enough to basically keep up with paying our rent, food and all that. Like, yeah. It's a shame. Like, I think that war that's going on over there in Israel, the U.S. are Israel's allies and supposed to help Israel. Not saying that they really not, but politically, they not really doing enough and basically helping those people over there.
Definitely the war going on. That's going to be very important. And I'd say gun violence and stuff, just like violence in the country. A third thing, I'm really not sure. Probably something about the money and economics and stuff, like the economic state of the country, definitely.
And what do you need to see from each candidate during this final stretch for them to win your vote?
See their actual strengths and weaknesses. I don't want them to just make it seem like it's a Democratic pool for somebody to, I'm going to go vote for this person. I'm going to vote for this person because they're doing this. I want to see what y'all actually got to bring to the table.
Well, Kamala already has my vote, you know. So, because I would rather vote for a candidate, you know, that's not corrupt, that's not, you know, a criminal, and you know, he's self-serving. You know, he doesn't seem like a president for like the American people, you know. So I've already made my decision, you know.
Action, like if you said basically you are not gonna raise taxes and stuff like that, what is that gonna make me influence me into basically voting for you and stuff like that? Like, show me that that's something that you want to do and basically helping the people out. Not only that and stuff like that, but you got like a lot of homeless out here that need places to stay and stuff like that. They need to do more and like maybe putting up more housing developments or something like that for them to get them off the street and stuff.
Really making promises about like what's going to happen in the next coming steps, like in the war and everything. Just I want to, you know, hear something about it, because I feel like everyone has been so quiet except for social media. So it's like I really want to know like what their specific stances are on everything, what they're going to do to help whoever they can, you know. Ceasefire on Gaza, that's how I feel.
What do you think each candidate is missing the mark on?
Actually connecting with the people. I think they're not really connecting with the people. They just want the vote.
There was an incident that I seen on Facebook that I didn't like from Kamala Harris, and that was the abortion thing. Like, I think that I don't know if it was pre-planned like that or something like that, but it's like that's not a good rating to me to get the people's attention if you basically promote saying that it's okay for people like to kill babies and stuff like that. Because my whole thing is they didn't ask to be here, like they really didn't. So it's like, why would I want to vote for somebody that's killing innocent kids for like no reason at all? Like,
at the debate tonight, Harris and Trump had the chance to speak directly to these concerns. The voters I chatted with shared with me what else they hope is discussed at the debate.
There's a debate September 10th. What do you want to hear discussed?
At least somebody lowering the taxes.
Some more just details about their policies. I really like how Kamala is focusing on the middle class and rebuilding that and strengthening that. I'm a part of the middle class, you know, so that's for me. So yeah, I would just like to hear a little bit more detail about her plan, and I would like to hear Trump, you know, what his plan is, you know, to, you know, strengthen the middle class, because I know I'm paying a lot of taxes right now.
Probably more than the last few debates that I've seen, because I feel like it's just been a lot of fighting before like Kamala came in. It's just been like a lot of arguing about things that don't matter, you know. I will really hope that they bring up things that actually are going to affect the whole entire country, you know. Just everything, like what their specific views are, what they fully believe in. I would really like to hear, like, truly what they want to see in this country, you know?
And lastly, if the election were today, who has your vote?
Probably Kamala.
everybody is like kind of like down up on Trump for the incidents that happened like years ago with his election and stuff like that. But and then I heard Kamala talking about raising taxes and all that, you know. So I'm not gonna basically put it out there right now.
Well, Kamala already has my vote.
I don't plan on voting right now.
Oh, why not?
I'm not sure. I just don't think it's worth my vote.
Is there anything they can say or do that will at least get you to the polls?
No, not at all.
Have you felt this way before?
No. Usually I go down and vote, but this year it just seemed like I want to sit back and see what happens.
What's different about this year? Because you voted in previous presidential elections. Okay.
This year I feel as though that they're not hitting the target, like you said. They're not coming for the people. They're just talking to people. They're not actually coming to see what we need and what's wrong with us.
And that's it. That's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.